Hello, today we'll be talking about the BC Environmental Management Act, and more specifically, Part 3, Municipal Waste Management. So, we will be going through aims and objectives, amendments and evolutions, executive summary, analysis of municipal waste management, conclusion, and our recommendations. So, first off, the aims and objectives of the Environmental Management Act. It establishes authority, it establishes government roles and responsibilities for the regulation of municipal and industrial waste, discharge, hazardous material, pollution, and contaminated sites. It also creates various tools and mechanisms really to make all of this possible and to enable permits and regulations and codes of practice for waste discharge, along with other penalties and whatnot. So there are also passed amendments, and main one is the powers and duties and functions of the minister were extended to be more involved throughout management and policy making related to the environment. Also, the meaning of waste in general has been diversified and specified. So, for the waste management plan, it outlines the certification process and the authority of the Ministry of Environment in the Municipal Waste Management Plan. It also establishes authorities to monitor plans, establishes authorities for the monitor of the Waste Management Plan. So here is a graphic detailing the types of municipal waste. As I was talking about, they did diversify and make it a bit more specific so that there wasn't just sewage and garbage or litter. They break it down to solid waste, liquid waste, air pollution, hazardous materials, and industrial waste. This allows the BCMA to make more specific policy regarding each type of waste. And here we can see which parts were applied to each type of waste. As I was saying, liquid and solid waste is related to Part 3 of Municipal Waste Management. Air contaminants was Part 6, Clean Air Provisions. Hazardous materials was Part 2, Prohibitions and Authorizations, as well as industrial waste, which was deemed industry dependent. So the tools and mechanisms of the Waste Management Plan must be certified by the Ministry of Environment. The ministry can also cancel a plan at any time. It also addresses solid waste disposal in regional districts, provides regional districts the authority to make bylaws to regulate the solid waste and recycling and composting. And it also includes a ban of burning or legally dumping solid waste. The public also must be consulted with the development, the amendments, and final content of waste management plans. And if the minister decides that the public was not adequately consulted, he or she may not approve the plan if this is the case. And here we can see a graphic of the certification process. Again, the minister can choose to cancel the plan at any time. So for the management of sewage and liquid waste, the lieutenant governor designates the sewage control areas. So the sites which require special consideration regarding sewage discharge. The sewage control manager, who manages the discharge of liquid waste, except the discharge of sewage into the sewage facility, and also decides how waste will be monitored and discharged. And then finally, sewage control officers, who monitor sewage control areas and shares responsibilities with the sewage control manager. And here's a graphic of the how liability works within the plan. So first, the government employees can draft the waste management plans. If there are errors in the plan that cause damages, they figure out if the error was done in bad faith, so if it was intentional and and with ill intent, or not if it was just a mistake. And they can deem themselves liable if the error can be proved to be in bad faith. If not, if it was just a mistake, liability is not an issue, so to say. So in conclusion, the Environmental Management Act establishes authority over the waste management through the minister and creates tools and mechanisms to regulate waste discharge. And then for waste management plans, it makes municipalities manage the solid waste, it defines the liabilities, and it also includes public involvement. So for our recommendations, we would like to see the BCEMA address other resource recovery. So just beyond recycling and composting, we would recommend there to be other types of resource recovery, such as energy, and also to provide a more varied plan for waste, rather than just focusing their scope only on Metro Vancouver, but to instead broaden the scope to all of British Columbia, as it is a varied region and there are different policies that might be effective in certain geographic areas than others. All right, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it was informative. Thank you.